So my first question on the behalf of all the participants, sir. Sir, sometime what happens? The paper get rejected, but after a very long time, means I have submitted the paper. It generally take long time to give us the decision. So, sir, is it ethical or there is some problem with the process sometime that we received a very late decision about a paper? Suppose in my case, sir, I have submitted my paper in a X journal. Recently, sir, I don't want to disclose which journal. Sir, it took at least 7 months to provide the first decision. So what is happening in this process when we are in a research process, sir? There is a paper of one scholar, PhD scholar, it get delayed, sir.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion upon it, sir?
Okay, Dr. Arun and entire Chitkara University, this consortium organizing team. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for inviting me. And I'm sorry that I couldn't come in person because of so many commitments and things. I hope I will make it next time to come in person. And coming to this first question, first of all, as an author, we have all the rights to contact the editor if we know who is handling editor, otherwise the chief editor. After at least, let's say, if we do not receive acknowledgement within 3 working days, unless and otherwise it is mentioned on the journal's profile or a journal's website that acknowledgement may take up to this many days. Even if it is not written, any manuscript submitted, acknowledgement should come within 3 to 5 working days. Most of the journals send same day or instantaneous. This is about acknowledgement. And if we do not hear anything after 6 weeks, usually most of the journals have the policy of 3 week or 4 week, and very few are 6 weeks. Most of the journals all together, so they are 3 weeks policy, 4 weeks policy, and 6 weeks. So if you are not hearing after 6 weeks, actually you can ask, but sometimes we give benefit of the doubt that one of the reviewer who agreed earlier might have dropped down or not responded. So we wait usually until 8 weeks. If you do not hear anything in 2 months or 8 weeks, you must write to the editor or editor in chief, sir, we are waiting for this manuscript comments. If you can speak, very polite. And sometimes we have only the contact details of the office people, but we know the editor name, so we can search their personal email ID also. And we should not write only to personal email, but official email with copy to the personal email. We can write, and we can wait patiently for 3-4 working days. Again, remind. So there is nothing wrong in contacting. Since you asked whether it is ethical or not, definitely time is a very precious for everybody, and no journal has a right to take this much time. They have only right to evaluate and to maintain their standard, but it should be communicated. So sometimes what happen, if it is after 8 weeks or 2 months, if we contact editor will say, we have 1 or 2 reviews are in, but indecisive. I need more reviews and we are waiting. So we can wait. And most of the reputed publishers will do within 6 weeks. Very few, and very sometime it happened that the load is coming every day, new manuscript will go down, or the second page, or sometimes editor or editorial office will not even look at because it has gone. It is like our email system where it has gone very down. Unless it is marked to this one, it should not happen. But this, so we should remind them. And I believe time is very precious, and no journal or no publisher or the no editor should take more than certain time. I would say first review should be done 6 weeks or maximum 8 weeks. In unusual circumstances, it may take time, but if author asks the reason, the editorial office or editor should tell that we are expecting one more review. It may take some. I hope, Dr. Arun, I have addressed a little bit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So the next question is very general, sir. Nowadays, there is a trend of special issues. We have seen even our JCD also recently, Abhinavi, one special issue. I think you were the editor, I think, of that journal. And is there any difference between regular submission and special issue submission, or there is about the credibility of the paper and their review process, sir? There is anything the difference? Because
Yeah.
nowadays special issue has been taken up by the JML also, JCD, IEEEs, many journal taking special issue. So is there any
So,
difference in the process, sir?
yeah, so special issue is good for authors, good for the journal. The reason is the readers or the researchers having specific focus, if they happen to read one or two paper by any chance, either through alerts or by known, or then once they go there and they understand this is special issue, the tendency is to go through all the papers when it is published. So this way, the chances of getting attention, chances of getting more audience and more specialized audience are very, very important. And in as a consequence, you get more readers and likely to be converted into more citations and more reputation and better impact factor. So this is the advantage point of view for authors as well as journal. Now coming back to the process remain exactly the same, whether it is a special issue or it is a regular issue. However, in a special issue, there are one or two or three new guest editors are there. These people, since it's a reputation for them, or they may be not engaged with other journals, or they may be the first time as a guest editor, they would like to more attentive, or they try to spend more time. So they will be frequently following up with the reviewers or the system. So chances of for going for review is very high immediately. And since they are also from the same field, it will go to the relevant people. So the comments are more appropriate and likely to enhance the quality of the paper is very high. So review will be done in probably less time, and comments would be more appropriate for the improving the quality, and readers would be more. So the process is same. In the guest editors team, if anybody from the same journal's editor or associate editor is there, so it would be a direct acceptance, no more further process. But if all the guest editors are new, none of them are from associate editor or editor, even if they decide final, it will go for the chief editor's approval. So this is a small difference. But if the team already contain associate editor or a chief editor, last step will not be there. I hope I
Thank you,
have
sir.
responded. Yeah.
My last question from all of us. Sometimes we personally feel, sir, suppose as I have submitted the paper and you also submitted the paper to same journal. Sometimes journals look at the credibility of the author, sir. Is it worth, sir, or is it a mispractice, sir?
So it's a very generic. I would say wherever human mind is involved, bias is there. So people see you and me are maybe in a different boat, but we all are flowing through the same river. All of us face this what you call unwritten or untold bias, but it's very, very few occasions. We should try to do our best. So for example, people say Nature, JAX, Environment, or very high impact journal Science. It won't go unless you have collaboration, unless you have a very big. And the journal side, they say the kind of the work we need for this our journal may not be done in one expertise people or maybe in one lab. That's where you see large number of authors. So there are both way answers, and bias is inherent. Wherever mind is there, bias is there. But we should keep trying, keep improving. Yes, most of the time, if editor knows the authors, they may not go through very minor checks. But if they see some new authors are coming up, they just want to understand whether this kind of institute has this facility, or suddenly if they see the authors list where work can be done in one lab, but authors list has the 6, 7, or 8 various labs or sometimes various countries. 8 country people collaborating for one paper. I'm not saying it's not genuine, but this creates some kind of additional check. Was the work really that much interdisciplinary? And many times we see it is from single instrument or 2, 3 instrument data where any one of the lab can have. And then why these people have collaborated? Is it a computational? Is it a additional experiments? If additional experiments are not there, computational are not there, so that creates some what do you call, then additional checks will be there. This kind of thing. Either completely new author, the history comes automatically. Nowadays everything is automatic. How many papers they have published, how many rejected, how many accepted, and whether it is in what do you call highlighted or the red zone author or sometimes. So once it goes to the red zone need not to be a complaint or external. It is internal.
Thank you very much, sir. There
Right?
is a one question
But
I think.
uh,
Sir, should I read for you?
yes, please. I
Yeah.
can't see here.
As I am interested to do my research in product and brand management, actually, so from management side, I made a list of topics that I am interested in now. I am confused how to final one topic as per research gap, sir.
No, it's a good question. You have to discuss with either your guide or your seniors, or you attend the conference of very much related to topic. So the knowledge can come by self-learning, and self-learning often is difficult because we don't know where to start. So that's why we take help from the seniors or the experts in the field. You talk to your seniors or your guide, and if you do not want to talk anybody, you go and attend the conference related to your field and listen to them. If you don't want to do that also, or you do not have a provision that, then you go through the profiles of whom you want to focus, let's say, in that topic, either in Google Scholar or Scopus or Web of Science. Somewhere you see who are the leading people in the country and across the globe, and go and see their profile and see where they are publishing and how they're writing.